I gotta tell y'all a story about a couple years back at my job, right? I had to tell it, it's ridiculous. So I was going to the bathroom, take a leak, and then I noticed that there is shit everywhere. Like this shit everywhere, man. I mean, the only place the shit was there was three places the shit wasn't. It wasn't in the sink, it wasn't in the trash can, and it wasn't in the motherfucking toilet. That's how fucked up this shit was. Gross, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only, and at the time I was the only dude on the shift, so I knew I had to clean the shit. So I'm mad. I'm mad. So I go up, talk to my coworkers, and they're dealing with customers, and I was like, it was slow, because it was the end of the day, and I was like, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Someone just shitted everywhere in the bathroom, man, but in the toilet. I mean, it was on the toilet, but it wasn't in that motherfucker. And and they're all laughing at me and shit, and I thought, well, they're all laughing at the situation. I was like, this shit is gross, man. This shit is funny, but I had to clean this shit up, so I was mad, but I kept talking. I started to feel better, but still, I was talking to my coworker, and I was like, man, this shit is gross. I was like, what am I gonna do? And there's a customer there, and the customer's like, man, word, that's crazy, man. Someone just took it. Someone just did all that in the bathroom like that. Man, that's crazy, man. I don't know who did that. So. So I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know who did it either. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, and there was a little shit trail. There was a trail of shit, but then it faded away. So I couldn't tell who the culprit was. Yeah, it was, and I was like, man, I don't know who did it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe it was a kid or something. At first I thought it was a kid because, kids, they have accidents, diapers and all that. But I was like, okay, but. Like, I don't know, man. I was leaning towards it being a kid, but if it was an adult though, if it's an adult who did some shit like that, then that's just a diabolical motherfucker. I mean, someone doing some shit like that, you just diabolical. If you're a grown up doing something like that, But I was talking to the customer, and and he was like, man, word, that's crazy, man. I don't know who would do this, who would do something like that. I don't know. And then he left, and then my coworker nudged me on the shoulder. She was like, Chance, look. I was like, what? And he said, look at her. And I was like, okay. And then this motherfucker had shit all down his leg. It was the foulest shit I ever seen. And it was a trail. And I was like, and then he got in the truck with his wife, and then his wife started yelling at him. She was in the car. We couldn't hear her, but she was all like this, yelling at him. And I was like, yeah, she smell your shitty ass. I mean, anybody in that situation would have been yelling at your ass. Shitty ass. But then I was like, I looked at my coworker, and I was like, this motherfucker just had a full-fledged conversation with me, knowing he's the one who shit like that in the bathroom. And I was mad. I was mad, and at the same time, I was laughing. I eventually started laughing because I was like, I was just amazed. I was just amazed at this motherfucker's audacity that he would keep having a conversation after he shattered on himself. I think he was drunk, man. I think he had to be drunk. Yeah, because he seemed off. He seemed off, yeah. And then but still, man, that ain't no damn excuse. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, the audacity of this motherfucker, man. If that was me, if that was me and I shitted on myself in a public forum, I'm going straight to the exit. There ain't no I'm having a conversation. I'm about to find the quickest exit out this motherfucker so I can clean myself, man. It was absolutely diabolical, man. That shit was. It's been years, so that's why I'm able to laugh at that shit, because it was. Let me stop this shitty ass video. Ugh.